when I hear lawyers, and I recently was sitting with some, talking about, well, this is secure and this is secure because of this is secure and stuff, I feel like, I mean, I was super polite, but I feel like shouting, buddy, they can hack a toaster. They can hack a toaster. If it has a power cord, they can hack it. If it has a power cord, they can. There's stuff coming over from China where they've burned the code down into the on not just the software at this point, the hardware. There's EEPROM and stuff that's buried in the systems that there's no way to ever find it.
I read a paper in 98. I think it was 98, I'm pretty sure, from a group of scientists computer scientists at the University of Maryland. And they were talking about electronic voting. And they said, and their conclusion was you should never, ever, ever go down this path.
Yes.
That stuck with me. And I argued about it overseas. In the Philippines, we had Smartmatic machines, which are, of course, like the Dominion, I think, owns Smartmatic or one way or the other.
They're very clear about their relationship. There's actually an intermediary company called Sequoia, which the Smartmatic, really think of it as like Microsoft, and Dominion like Dell. So maybe one way, but the machine, the IP, the code was put into Sequoia, which made a deal with Dominion. They're very coy about, well, we don't own them and they don't own us, but there's really all this other stuff.
Some of the really interesting people on voting technology are coming out of the Philippines now because they got cheated so often with those Smartmatic machines. So.
Well, I'm sure you've seen that video there was a election scandal in 2010 and 2016 and there was in the Philippines, and there's one where the Filipino assembly is there scolding this guy. How could you do this? And they've narrowed down. He does a bunch of dancing guy answers, and they finally pin him down, and he acknowledges, okay, no, there is no way to audit back to the paper. And they say, you son of a bitch, how could you have done this? You promised us that there was. You remember that?
Yeah.
You know what that guy's doing now? He's the head of supervisors, head of elections for Harris County, Texas. That guy. Just like there's a guy who got run out of Nigeria for his scandalous.
But he's good with machines.
He's running one of the counties in Georgia, one of the big counties in Georgia. He works for, they all go to work for Dominion, and they come out and they become these county election supervisors. But the guy who ran that big scandal in the Philippines is now running I think it's Harris County.
That's amazing. That's astonishing.